All right, coffee. This is how VETTE makes coffee. And as always, a VETTE 520 house has plenty of background noise, so bear with me. So, coffee machine needs a proper introduction. Water reservoir in the back. Coffee bean reservoir, I guess, on top. Wand on the side for steam and water output. Settings for grind size, for the grind size of the grounds. Has an automatic built-in grinder to it. Let's get started. Sorry, Swarm. No spatula. All right, so we've got double shot filter, single shot filter, tamper, fancy little magnet. We've got the razor. It is a precision dose trimming tool. And as always, we've got lots of other fun things because I like to overdo things. So nobody ever wants a single shot. So we're gonna throw a double shot in here. It has taken months of practice and getting it just right to know exactly the grind amount that we want versus the type of bean that we're using versus the grind size, the thickness of the coarse or the thickness of the grind, how coarse, how fine, the amount of pressure that you apply to tamp it down properly, and to get the proper pressure. See, that was always the biggest thing for me, was obtaining the right pressure so that it didn't taste burnt, it didn't taste weak, and everything turns out the way I want it. Like, I'm just crazy enough to get back up and adjust the camera. So, let's get started. I like to stop my grounds a little premature. Tamp it back down. Now what you're looking for with this specific model is you're looking to have enough grounds in there so that when you apply approximately 30 pounds of pressure, the silver ring is still viewable. So we're looking for the silver ring on the tamper itself to be just under that top edge. So I'm approximating that to be around 30 pounds, and you want to have it, you want to apply it evenly. You don't want to press to one side. You want to press directly straight down without pressing one side harder than the other. And since we take very good care of our machines, we like to make sure that there is no coffee debris that is going to get stuck to the O-ring inside. Most importantly, which I hardly ever do, I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. Get to make all of the mess. I'll reuse that later. And then any excess that was on top, still a little loose. What am I making?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee for me. And since it's a double shot, we're gonna press double shot. I like to keep an eye on the pressure, make sure it reaches the approximate range that I want for the coffee. for the espresso. And for me and my liking, that did not even kind of come close. So, without all the formalities, we'll make another one. See if I can get the pressure up a little higher where I want it. Well, that one has a good crema. It has a really good, really great layer on top. But it'll have to wait till later. All right, so those are the spent grounds. They are what's considered the puck. Let's try again. Oh yeah. Whoa. And just because we can. All the sacrileges. Oh, that's looking a lot better already. Pressure's up a lot higher. That got the pressure up exactly where I like it. Crema looks great. Oh, and it's really hot. All right. Anyways. One more. That puck turned out a lot better. The grounds stayed more uniform, and it doesn't just fall out. Normally, you should have to hit it to make it come out. I will tell you, the automatic grinder and the water reservoir on the back just make it super handy. Oh, and that was perfect. All right. Pressure looks good. Color looks great. And this time we're going to make a cappuccino without any flavoring. So, not really a cappuccino, more of like a flavorless latte. Shot looks good. Crema looks amazing. Puck was nice and uniform. And it takes a tap to come out. So I have a small amount of milk, probably 1.5 inches in the bottom of stainless steel. And we are going to turn the steam on. Give it a couple seconds to heat up. Get it coming out properly. This is the part where we attempt to not make a mess. But we make a mess anyways. The proper way to do that is to shut the steam back off, submerge it in the milk, and then turn the steam back on. But I'm lazy and I don't mind cleaning up a mess. There are 1,000,001 different ways to froth your milk, to steam your milk. If you want more froth, you let more air in from the tip of the nozzle, so you lift the nozzle slightly away from the milk. And you don't want to spend too much time steaming your milk or you will actually burn it and make it taste horrible. And I really have very little of an idea what I'm actually doing here. I've just played with it enough that I know what I like. So, we're gonna take our shot. Pour it into the glass that's going to be able to hold the entire drink. And then the most satisfying visual. And there is your latte. You add your syrup, your flavoring to it, and you have your cappuccino. If you wanted to make an Americano, you would take just the straight espresso and you would add water to it. And besides that, I am totally uncultured, so here's to making coffee. Still hot.